and it was a room from glass. Quickly it will be broken. When Allah Almighty, He wants him to change his life and to be in the way of Allah Almighty and to fight the love of dunya and to leave love of dunya, what Allah Almighty He did? He ordered Sayyidina Jibreel, now is the time I am sending light. Take this light and dress it to the heart of my servant Ibrahim ibn al-Adhan. It is enough for him in badness. And Sayyidina Jibreel was descending, no need for him to enter from the door of the palace. He descended quickly over the roof of the palace where Ibrahim ibn al-Adham, after midnight, 1, 2 o'clock morning, sleeping, watching. Then he was with very sharp steps, stepping on the glass of the seal of this room. He wanted to break it, but he was not breaking it, otherwise he will fall on Ibrahim ibn al-Adham. Then this sultan was crying, not crying, shouting, who is here? Who is walking on the roof of this room? No one is allowed to come here. Who are you? He said, I'm ordinary one, a common one. I missed my camel. I am coming to search for my camel. If I found it, I can find it here. He told them, you are crazy. Here the palace of the king. And this room, no one allowed to enter. Where your camel is going to climb all this palace to reach to my room? He told them, Ya Ibrahim. He didn't tell him king or sultan. By name, Ya Ibrahim. And was shouting at him. There is a possibility to find my camel here. But you like this, no possibility to meet Allah Almighty. And he disappeared. And this was coming with the lights in the heart of Ibrahim ibn al-Adham. He wake up. Then was not, but wake up from what his state was very bad state. He wake up. What is this? Something heavenly coming on me. Then he was thinking that I am a bad one, so I must change myself. By this light entering into his heart, how to take the love of dunya from his heart, he quickly announced for a meeting for all the ministers and the servants of the house. And he told them, I am resigning from to be a king, a sultan, and I am giving all this kingdom to be distributed on all of you, my minister and servants. And then he was choosing the lowest servant in his palace, who all his dress were rags. He told him, give me your dress. And he was afraid the servant, he will kick him out. He said, no, I'm not going to kick you out. I am going to give you an estate for you. And take my dress and give me your dress. And he was dressing by these rags. And then he said, I am immigrating to Allah Almighty. I am going to search for Allah Almighty. And he left. Like this, he was fighting love of dunya. Nowadays, anyone can do it? Possible to do it? And then he went. No one knows where he went. And his mother was searching for him from place to place, searching for him, until she find him on the seashore, sitting, making zikr, Allah, 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 Allah. She told him, you are crazy, you are the king, you are the sultan, you left everything for people, and you are dressing these rags, and your body is appearing from these rags. How? To whom you are leaving all this kingdom? Go back and worship Allah Almighty and be a good one. He said, no, I finish. I am taking off all love of dunya from my heart. I don't want to be anymore a king. I want to be a one in the way of Allah Almighty. I want to find Allah Almighty. Till I find Allah Almighty, I am going to be like this. Then she was insisting on him. Then he told her, Wait, my mother. And he used to have all the time a needle with him with a thread, so that when the legs they are open a little bit, he will sew them, because not to pray is not allowed anything to appear. He told her, look, this needle, my mother. And he threw it in the sea, in the ocean. And then he said, oh, soldier of Allah Almighty, bring me the needle. And then millions of fish coming, then a big fish coming with the needle in her mouth and giving him the needle. He told her, my mother, which kingdom is better? The one which I left it, or this kingdom of Allah Almighty? Go. Go your home, and I am going to Allah Almighty. And all this guidance, Maulana say, and the Grand Shaykh, how it comes to him from Allah Almighty, because without feeling, without intention from him, he used to keep a ring in his hand. And the ring in the hand is Sunnah of Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam, without even intention. But it was a ring with a very big diamond, where if he lost all his kingdom, he will sell this diamond, it will be enough for him to Yawm al-Qiyamah. So precious one. For this surviving of Sunnah of Rasulullah, Allah sent Hidayah guidance to him. Nowadays, how much we are killing the Sunnah of Rasulullah. And we say we want to take off love of dunya from our heart, and we are filling our heart by tons of love of dunya, not surviving the Sunnah of Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Perhaps we are sometimes surviving it when we have a meeting of zikr or in a prayer, but all the time other than this, no one is surviving the Sunnah of Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Even I am saying that no one except a few, one or two, or some they have but they are not using, no one carrying the siwak, the miswak. And this is the most precious sunnah of Rasulullah. And even you are carrying in pocket, no one is using. And Rasulullah saying 1 raka'at with siwak equal to 100 raka'at without, yani much more preferable to Allah Almighty than 100 raka'at without siwak. Making zikr with siwak, reciting Holy Quran with siwak, khatim zikr by siwak, 100 times higher than to do it without siwak. They have siwak in their pocket but not using. As the soldier in the border, he has his weapons but not using on the enemy. How you are going to fight your enemy without using the weapons? You must use what is given to you from Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam. And siwak, Allah Almighty making light to come with it to the one who is surviving this sunnah, Allah rewarding him by 100 shaheed, and there is a special barakah, a special blessing on the siwak every time you are making siwak.